Hi everybody, it is Carla Hamilton at Child's Play Pediatric Therapy, and I'm here in the clinic, and I just wanted to pop back in and give you a few more ideas of activities and exercises to keep you guys moving. I know we're kind of staying at home a little bit more, and so just wanted to kind of keep you guys filled up with ideas and activities to implement within your day. Movement is so important, and just wanted to reiterate how important that is. If you watched my last video talking about the neurochemistry and how important it is for our bodies to be moving, and just getting movement throughout the day is so important. I'm continuing the activities this video with the rainbow theme and different activities to do. We are coming up with some ideas like markers, finding some rainbow colored markers or crayons, anything that you guys have. It could be rainbow stuffed animals, and putting them around the house, kind of like the last video how we talked about the wall stations. But you can hide something in the rooms all around the house, and this time they actually have to like wheelbarrow walk to each room to find the hidden objects. Don't hide them too hard, but base it on the level of your kiddo. If it's a younger kiddo, make sure it's pretty easy to find. If it's a little older kiddo, you can kind of make it a little more challenging. So this is an activity that you can set up multiple different ways, multiple different days. So the first day they might wheelbarrow walk to every single room to find the items that you hid. The next day, maybe they're gonna crab walk all through the house. Maybe the third day, they're gonna skip all through the house or gallop. Base it on the level of your kiddos and what they are able to do. If you have a young kiddo, crawling might be perfect, where they can crawl and find their favorite stuffed animals in each room. But that's a simple activity. You can modify it each day to make it novel and new. Another idea would be to get out the paints if you have paints. Make something, staying with our rainbow theme, do some finger paints with the different colors. We love just the washable paints. To make it even more fun and sensory, you can add a squirt of shaving cream to the paints, and that makes it a little bit fluffy and foamier to add a little bit more tactile to it. Another fun tactile activity is putting some liquid glue using their fingers onto a piece of construction paper, any paper that you have in the house. And we use Fruit Loops to do this project, and just put them in the rainbow order. You can do whatever you have around the house. It could be buttons, it could be beads, whatever you have, just to make it something fun and colorful. Another idea is Play-Doh. I know there's a lot of people that don't necessarily like Play-Doh because it gets in our carpet, but I encourage you, it's an amazing craft activity. It's great for the tactile system, great for fine motor. We like to, one activity anyway that we like to do is to roll it out into small, we call them snakes, and you can build letters. So make it part of your homeschool day. So where you put you can make your big line, big curve, little curves, and make your letters with your Play-Doh. Then you can do a lot of pinches with each finger. You can roll it up, make it into a ball to use bilateral coordination and bilateral hands. There's so much to do with Play-Doh, so I highly encourage Play-Doh. One final activity that I want to talk about is if you have felt or extra fabric around the house, that you can make these strips and sew buttons on to work on the ADLs of dressing with buttoning. You can loop them together and put the buttons on. You can take them off, so you can work on unbuttoning and buttoning. It works on textures if you have multiple different kinds of fabric. But that's a great idea. It's a very simple project that one can create, and you can do multiple different things. I want to encourage you guys to keep moving throughout the day. Every hour or so, take that break and do some exercises. This week, I'm going to say, let's work on scissor jacks. So you're going to do same-sided scissor jacks, or you can do opposite, where it's an opposite leg, opposite arm. These are a little bit trickier. So for your older kids, that's a very good challenge for them to stay into that opposite pattern. Another activity that would be good is do some burpees. Jump up, hands down, feet out, feet in, jump up. Do a few of those. And then what about just some arm circles? Start with some small arm circles and then some big arm circles. Do maybe 5 or 10 of each, forward and backwards, and then end with a deep breath in, hold and blow it out, and start back to your homework. It will definitely change the attention and focus and your ability to keep going on those school days. The last thing I want to pop in and talk about are games. Once again, we're having a lot of good family time and we are enjoying that. Sticking with our rainbow theme, I wanted to point out Trouble. That's a great game to work on sportsmanship because it does have a lot of opportunities to get upset. So to work on turn taking, that fine motor to push down the pop-o-matic bubble is great. It's a wonderful activity. Quick cups is a great one because it works the visual motor and visual processing, being able to fine motor, to grab the cup's fine motor and replicate the patterns that are on the cards. Another one of my favorite games is Hyperdash. I absolutely adore this game. It is where you have a plunger and you have 5 different colored pods and you can put them all throughout the house and you run to tag them. I love this game also because you can make it easy for littler kids and you can make it more challenging for older kids. It calls out what you're supposed to do, whether it's a number or a color, and it'll even do basic math equations. Once again, fix that into your homework day and you've got some math skills going on. That is all of the activities and games I have to recommend for this week. If you guys have any questions, look us up on the website, www.childsplaytherapy.net, or find us on Facebook. We would love to help you. Check out the resource pages with some of the ideas of today. We do have an Amazon storefront suggestion page, so find us on there and I'll have the games linked to there. And I wish you guys the best. God bless. Let me know what I can do to help. Thanks.